Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Los Angeles Clippers. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And the Clippers starting five. Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And for the Lakers, the two Lakers stars on the floor, LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 5. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves, and it's MP in at the 4 spot. And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activities?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
Now here's Westbrook. Drives to the hoop, and it's Leonard at the elbow. And it's Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They came away with the victory in the last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Now here's Davis. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Down low, here's Butler, and MP throws it down.
And he wasn't taking any chances on that shot. MP goes up strong for that flush.
Steve, wouldn't you agree the Los Angeles Lakers are one of, if not the most storied franchise in the NBA?
Yes, Kevin, the facts prove it. The number 1 and number 2 all-time league scorers both captured the record as Lakers. That's history right there.
And here's Russell. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. To the inside. And MP throws it down.
Already one of the league's more creative assist man. Russell making people around him better.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Leonard against LeBron. Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. LeBron outside to the paint. Here's MP. And slam dunk by Butler.
You know, the attention LeBron James demands left his teammate open there, and he found him.
MP's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. George looking over the floor. He kicks to Covington. Outside Leonard. There's the triple. Rebound the Lakers. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Now, here's George. 23 points for him the last game against New Orleans.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
Now, here's Covington. Covington setting the pick for George. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Nice pass from AD, wanting to set up his open teammates.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Hachimura, he's checked in for LeBron. Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Three-pointer, Butler. And it's rebounded by Covington.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And for an undrafted player, Smitty, Robert Covington has had an impressive career so far.
He has, Kevin. Robert Covington understands what's expected of him, which is to help provide leadership and solid defense. This is where Powell has really improved, handling the ball in the pick and roll situation and making passes in traffic.
Now, here is Russell. Nothing on the board. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And MP throws it down.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Westbrook kicks to Zubac. Pass to Powell. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Davis against Covington. MP, that's for two. Again, the Lakers.
And it just seems that every pass they made is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Powell. D right on him. Covington setting the pick for Powell. Driving the lane from past the arc. And Covington with the basket on the assist by Powell. Covington's got his second bucket of the night.
This is what Covington does.
Yeah, they want these niggas to win this game.
Screen by Russell. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 4. Pass to Leonard. Passes to Covington. Launches a 3. MP getting it done for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this.
10.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt. LeBron James is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's MP. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He had 44 points, but the big standout was his season high in rebounds. What an effort on the glass. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
James against George. And the pass to Mann. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers leading by 6. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Plumlee with a screen on LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
And the first one drops. And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
And the Lakers making a change here. Russell's checked in. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Westbrook comes in for man. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Something Paul George has a ton of is talent. The way he moves, the way he reads the floor, he's got a sixth sense for this game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Vincent. Now here's Leonard. 32 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Well, we know this, Smitty, for the Lakers, as long as they have LeBron James, they're in a win-now mode, don't you think?
Yes, Kevin, and why not? LeBron is still playing at an incredible level, and the Lakers are a franchise that only cares about titles.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Steve, this current Clippers group, they're changing the identity of this franchise.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. For a long time, they couldn't get right, winning just one playoff series during their first 27 seasons in L.A. Now the Clippers expect to make postseason runs. MP is doing it all in this one.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 6. Here's Covington, rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Now Westbrook, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Westbrook passes to George. Covington setting the pick for George. 5 on the clock. Covington finds Leonard. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
James. No good. Good D by Covington. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Leonard with the bucket.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Pass to Reeves. Inside. Here's MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, George. There's the feed to Covington. And Butler sends it back.
MP anticipated that one, and he swatted it away.
Shot clock at 5. And here's Leonard from 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
No doubt in my mind that Kawhi Leonard shoots with the utmost confidence.
Trains the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
MP has been leading the charge for the Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And a bit of a gear switch here. Shaq, you are currently trending online right now. Fans are demanding you try your hand at a hot dog eating contest.
Oh, Ernie, I actually would like to see this happen as well. I bet some of these guys would humble you, Shaq.
Come on now, stop it. It wouldn't be fair. I'd be putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers as a rookie contestant.
Well, the key is being able to stretch your stomach, I've heard. Yours is already stretched from the post-Laker days, though.
Nope.
All right, guys, let's talk about our game. The LA Clippers are in a close one.
They can't seem to force those guys over into a bad shot. No more soft defense. Play it like you mean it, man.
If only they had you out there to help them, big fella.
Huh? What'd you say?
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and George. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Leonard. It's hauled in by MP.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Pass to Davis. And it's Russell in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another basket for the Lakers.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Westbrook. Scoreless thus far. Leonard kicks to Westbrook. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 8. And for his size and Steve, when healthy, Anthony Davis is as agile and mobile as they come.
That's his secret sauce, Kevin. He has great size and skill, but his ability to move like a guard really separates him from other bigs.
And here's Leonard. Following the three-pointer by MP. Leonard, no luck. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Reeves. Here's Butler. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. They get Russell Westbrook. All right, the NBA already has a team in Canada, a G League team in Mexico. But we see a team in Europe, you think, Steve?
Kevin, we've had games in Paris, London recently. It'd be really hard travel-wise on these guys, flying all the way over to Europe. When you think of MP, his natural leadership and impressive work ethic jump out at you. It's why he's so respected, because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Now here's Westbrook. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Left side, George to stop the run, and the shot goes in.
It's almost too easy for Paul George inside. He gets right in close and converts.
Loads it up for Davis. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Davis, the pass to Butler. MP going right to the rim.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue. To increase this lead.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody. Whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good from Butler. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Powell, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And both free throws good for MP. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 17-point game. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Tries it from 9. 4 on the shot clock. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 1:30 left in the first quarter.
Next time you ain't gonna be so lucky.
Outside Butler. Here's the teardrop. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. Smitty will remember this date, February 8th, 2023, a very special night. LeBron passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the all-time scoring list.
Kevin, that record is a testament to LeBron's will. He takes incredible care of his body. At 20 years in, LeBron James still playing at a high level.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And stolen by Russell. And it's the Lakers on the break. Finished off the break. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And a wide open look for MP. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Powell kicks to Leonard. To the middle. And the dunk by Zubac.
What vision. Kawhi getting his teammate a good look.
LeBron passes to MP. And it's Butler with the jam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And here's George for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that... Substitution here for the Lakers. MP's checked in for Christian Wood. Davis comes in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves is checked in for Rui Hachimura. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Vincent. The Clippers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for Martin. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Norman Powell. That one misses for Westbrook.
You know, intensity is what makes Russell Westbrook so special. He's relentless, and it's difficult for even great players to keep up with him.
At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Up and forward, the star pairing of LeBron and Davis. And it's Butler in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And that one is good from Zubac.
Good focus from Zubac. His guys appreciate the hustle.
Outside, Davis wants to get it to Butler and does. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Westbrook against Russell. Over in the corner, Zubac. Clock at 4. And it's Leonard missing. Lakers leading by 20. Feeds to Butler. Outside, Davis passes it to Reeves. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 22. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Plumlee, he's checked in for Zubats. Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Martin, he's checked in for George. And Norman Powell subbed in for Russell Westbrook. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Plumlee finds Martin. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. So, Smitty, here we are. Between your TV, your smartphone, and your tablet, you can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans. And, hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Mann. The Lakers with the rebound. Butler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 48.
Inside, MP does a good job of just asserting himself, doing what needs to be done to get that finish.
Plumlee, the pass to Mann. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubats is checked in for Plumlee. Robert Covington comes in for Marcus Morris. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Martin. And it's Paul George in for Norman Powell. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
The first one falls. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You know, if their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Here's Leonard, banked in off the glass.
Having Leonard dictate the offense is a winning formula. He can score from anywhere on the court.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shots good by Butler.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Leonard kicks to Covington. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Lakers. Now Butler. Poked away. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Those guys are going to have nightmares about you carving up their D.